Dahlia DiPolito breaks down in hysterical tears, practically bends over when they tell her her husband, her brand new husband, her groom, is dead.
Everything you know about who he knows, who he's connected to.
She does not get an Oscar for that abysmal performance.
I advise you not to have coffee or tea with your client since her husband's chai tea from Starbucks was poisoned. She claims she wakes up with a bad dream that she was filleting a fish. She was filleting something, all right. Whoops! She was actually slicing her husband's throat ear to ear as he slept beside her in bed. Think back. Think way back. You're back in time to when you were a felony prosecutor. And you know, now put the shoe on the other foot. Let's say that the woman is the one who got her throat sliced ear to ear. You know darn well, what I don't like is misleading the viewers. Bill Turner, Jennifer's father, is telling us she was alone in the car as we suspected.
She was alone in the car. She had to reach out to do something, and they had very good, clear video of her, and there was nobody else in the vehicle whatsoever.
He was on the phone as he was reportedly driving into the driveway. So that certainly is a new wrinkle in the investigation.
But wait a minute, Clark. Being on the phone as you drive into the driveway,
yes,
and then getting in, you close the door because remember, he opened the door. There's no forced entry. He knew who he's opening to. Was he still on the phone?
Well, Nancy, according to this ABC News report, he may have said to the person he was on the line with that he noticed someone in the driveway. That's still not clear at this time.
What? Mommy's baby boy is found dead.
He told police that he was going down to the basement to get his marijuana pipe to bring with him.
Wait. His marijuana pipe?
His marijuana pipe. That's one other fact that I think police keyed in on here from what they tell us is that after talking with the girlfriend, apparently Joshua Blow would snap sometimes when using drugs. So they do know he has a drug history, was even wanted out of Florida for a felony drug charge. But the story about the marijuana pipe that Blow told them was that he was walking down the stairs of the basement to get this pipe to bring with him to work with Aiden in his hands, turned around to close the door, and then when turned back around, let Aiden slip and fall down the stairs.
She is 14 at the time she disappears. How can people now attack this victim and somehow claim that this little girl, age 14, that's just 8 years, not even 8 years older than my child, who was six and a half. Like
your instincts are correct.
Ridiculous.
She's being treated as a minor. This state would not have made the arrest yesterday and would not have held this guy for $1 million if they did not feel that she was held against her will and another crime committed.
He was so scared of the little girl knocking on his door that he opened the door wide enough to point his 12 gauge through it and pull the trigger.
The screen was already out of place. This is key because, again, it goes back to the defense's argument that Renisha McBride was trying to get in. So what he does is he does a demonstration for the courtroom. He says that based on his analysis of Renisha McBride's shotgun wound, she was just within 2 feet of the end of the barrel of that shotgun. And given that measurement, this expert testifies for the defense that the screen would have already had to have been popped out of place in order for the shotgun to fit between Theodore Wafer and Renisha McBride at the time she was shot.
What is your message tonight, Miss Turner? If you could speak to Jennifer right now, what would your message to her be?
Would be, you are so loved and so missed, and we want you home. We are doing everything possible to find you. We've got people all over walking and looking and anything, everything, trying to turn over everything that we can. And we've got amazing support from the local police department. If you can talk to somebody, get away, scream, be strong, come home.